My name appeared on a missing persons list. They say you only get to see your own life in retrospect, but they never tell you what to do when your life is posted on the front of a telephone pole. It was a Monday, a boring, gray, standard issue Monday. I was walking to the corner store to get milk, my mind focused on a deadline I'd missed and a laundry pile that had reached sentience. I passed the community board outside the library, a graveyard of guitar lessons and lost kittens. And then I saw it. I stopped. The air didn't just leave my lungs. It felt like the oxygen had turned to lead. It was a photo of me. Not a great one. It was that grainy picture from my sister's wedding where I'm mid-laugh, and underneath it in bold black letters, missing. I stared at it for what felt like a Tuesday and a Wednesday combined. I touched my face. I looked at my hands. I was right there. I was standing on the sidewalk. I could feel the grit under my boots and the cold wind on my neck. I wasn't missing. I was here. But then I read the fine print. Last seen 3 years ago today. My stomach did a slow, sickening roll. I checked the date on the flyer. It was current. I checked my phone. It was current. But the me in that photo, the one they were looking for, had been gone for 3 years. Suddenly, I couldn't remember anything before that Thursday 3 years ago. I remembered waking up in an apartment I didn't recognize with a name on my driver's license that felt like a foreign language. I had built a whole life, a job, a cat, a favorite coffee order, on top of a blank slate. I thought I had just moved on. I thought I was just starting over. I didn't realize I was an unperson. I looked around the street. People were walking past me, their eyes sliding right over me like I was made of glass. A woman paused to look at the flyer, looked directly at my face, and then kept walking. She didn't see the match. She just saw a piece of paper. By Friday, I was back at that pole. I wanted to tear it down. I wanted to scream, "I'm right here. I'm not lost." But I realized, if they haven't found me in 3 years and I'm standing right in front of them, maybe I am missing. Maybe the person in that photo really did die 3 years ago, and I'm just the ghost who kept going to work. It's Saturday now. I'm sitting in my kitchen, looking at my reflection in a spoon. I'm not going to call the number on the flyer. If the world decided I disappeared on that Monday 3 years ago, who am I to argue? I think I'll just keep being missing. It's the most interesting thing I've ever been.